Good morning, welcome to NMS. You've probably seen a lot of videos lately of all these trainers telling you that potentially you should be doing just a full body program. Don't do the split routines, that's not good. That's just for the 22-year-old that's on steroids. I just heard a guy talking about this and he says, just do full body. That way if you miss a workout, if you set yourself 3 days a week, surely you're not going to miss a workout on 3 days a week. If you can do 3 workouts a week, that should be your minimum, okay? And this should be part of your lifestyle. Now, if you can't do it on the weekday, you do it on the weekend. You go earlier in the morning, you do your workout, you wake up and you go and do things with the kids, if that's the thing you want to do, or the family things. But surely you can go and get 3 workouts a week, okay? It should be something that you give yourself as a minimum. I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. I'll do my training, I'll do my cardio. Does it need to be a full body program? Well, look, if you go in there and you just like some of the people and you go, okay, cool, 10 reps, yep, cool, 10 reps, yep, cool, 10 extensions, 10 curls, and give little to no intensity, full body program's great. But if you actually want to go and start to, push some decently heavy weights and build some strength, you're probably going to find that a full body program eventually is just going to get too hard, especially at the end of that program. Okay, you're going to get to the last exercise and you think, oh man, I just don't feel like doing this. I've just gone and, busted myself doing those first few exercises and I just don't feel like doing arms, or I don't feel like doing, maybe I've done my upper body. I don't feel like doing legs now. I don't see any problem with people doing a 2 or even a 3 day split, even if, for example, they're in their 40s and they only get to the gym 3 times a week. And I've done this with many people over the years. I put them on a 3-day program. They train 3 times a week. That's the only sessions they do. And then they do a little bit of walking and, that's their cardio. But they do their 3 weight training sessions broken up into 3 different types of workouts. I like doing the Arnold split because when you do chest and back, you can superset it, you can keep them moving. Do shoulders and arms, you can superset, you can keep them moving. Legs, you can do quads and hamstrings, you keep them moving. But my point is that, these sorts of programs, you keep getting told that you've got to have, repetition and frequency. You don't need to have repetition and frequency. What you need to do is be consistently going to the gym 3 times a week and pushing yourself. And if you like to work body part splits a little bit more, that's what you do. Okay, it doesn't matter if everything doesn't get hit exactly in 7 days, as long as, overall you're getting an average of 3 times a week. And you're getting all this rubbish, people going, just do a full body, it's the best ever. Do 2-day split, it's the best ever. Any split that you go and give an effort to and you push yourself for every single split, you're going to get results. Okay? And forget the BS of, your muscles are recovered in 2 days or 3 days. I do a leg workout, my legs are still sore for the next 5 or 6 days. And I'm telling you, I can barely get up out of my chair today after legs yesterday. How many sets I do for quads? 8. How many I do for hamstrings? 6. 14 total work sets, and I can barely move. Why? Because the intensity was there. So my suggestion, guys, is you train the way you enjoy training. And if you're getting good results doing that, and the results don't just come from the training, they come from the nutrition after it. But if you get, if you do 3 solid workouts a week, whether you do a 1, a 2, or a 3-day split, I can guarantee you're going to improve, and I can guarantee you that you're going to, make genuine strength gains and muscle gains, regardless of the frequency. Okay? And, and I've proven it with many people. I've done it. I've been doing their weighing in, they do their skin folds, and you can see noticeable changes in body fat percentage. You can see noticeable changes in muscle increases, and it works. They just do 3 days a week. And people on, that are not even really proper trainers are telling you, oh, no frequency, because they read some article or watched some influencer. There's those that, work in the fitness industry that are working off, science, and those that are working off not only science but common sense, as well as working off what works for every individual. Okay, we've been told we should do a certain amount of sets per workout. The smartest thing I saw was a bodybuilder actually saying, find how many sets you like to do and do it, and find how many sets you recover from and do it. So if you like to do a 3-day split and you only train everything once a week, you're going to get better results than the person who does a split they don't enjoy and they don't go to the gym because they're not enjoying it. So number one is enjoy what you do, and enjoy the split you do, and enjoy the way you train. There's a lot to take in from this video. I'm going to be a little bit more specific on splits and why I think that, frequency doesn't matter as much as splitting your body parts. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.